So the reasons I refer students to the Career and Life Design Center are based upon what their needs are. Do they need somebody to help them with their resume, cover letter, mock interviews, things like that, and trying to figure out what they want to do with their degree? Other times I have students meet with the Career and Life Design Center because they just don't have any idea what they want to do with their life. And as somebody who has been in their shoes before and did not take advantage of those resources, I think it's very valuable to have students meet with professionals who are experts in helping them explore different careers, different majors, and making sure that after graduation they have the next step in mind for what they want to do. So when students say the phrase, "I don't know what to do," or "I am lost," or "I am unsure of what my future holds," that's kind of a key indicator that we should probably have them talk to somebody who is educated on the material and somebody who is trained to help them with their career development. The Career and Life Design Center is there so that they can help students explore things through like Focus 2OU and taking all of these different assessments, from personality assessments to interest and all of that stuff, so that they can kind of have a more focused area of learning about things. So maybe they are interested in social work, but maybe they don't want to study social work. So here's psychology, here is sociology, here is another field that they could explore. If students are talking about maybe graduating and not knowing how to network or anything like that, I think it's important to meet with the Career and Life Design Center, because those are things that they can be taught. Things like making a LinkedIn and connecting with alumni, things such as creating a handshake profile, doing some mock interviews so that you're better prepared for your next step after graduation. So conveying the next step to students who should meet with the Career and Life Design Center, the one thing that I really focus on is you need to have a plan in place after graduation. So you're going to college to get your degree. I help you with that because I'm an academic advisor. I help you with what are your course requirements, how are you going to get the job done, and how are you going to fulfill all of those requirements to get your degree. And then the next step after graduation is kind of entering the workforce. So if you don't have a plan in place to navigate those waters, you might be feeling like you're just kind of floating there, not really having a direction, you're kind of wanderless. And those are all things that I felt very closely to during my undergraduate experience and not taking advantage of career services when I went to school. So I kind of indicate the importance of that by saying to students, you need to kind of know what you want to do next, so that after graduation, you're not kind of scrambling to find a job, scrambling to go to graduate school, scrambling and scrambling and scrambling, because then you just kind of create this ball of stress and panic, and you don't really want that in a time in which you should be celebrating your accomplishment of graduating college. So when it comes to referring students to Career and Life Design, prior to the referral system that we have in place at Oakland University, I would just say, hey, go email our career consultant who can help you with scheduling an appointment and meeting with them and kind of going through the steps of figuring out what your next goal is in mind after graduation. With the referral tool now, we're able to actually put in our advising system saying, hey, I'm going to refer this student to the Career and Life Design Center. I try to get the verbal consent from the student before I just have people reaching out to them without them really wanting that, because I think that's important for them to kind of have that say in what comes next. So if I'm meeting with a student and they're like, okay, I want to find an internship, I want to get a job, I need help with my resume, I'll look at them and I'll be like, okay, do you want me to have the Career Services and Career and Life Design Center reach out to you to see if you can make an appointment with them to kind of follow your next steps for that? So I like to use the referral tool with the consent of the student to see if that's something they want to do. So sometimes I do decide to have a joint meeting with the Career and Life Design coach and the student so that we can try to come up with a game plan together. In the past, I've done that before and it's been very effective. And I think that since you're having these ongoing conversations with students, it's important to kind of have everybody on the same page. And the best way to do that is to have a joint meeting, because I don't want to have a meeting with a student and say, go talk to Career and Life Design, and then Career and Life Design says, go talk to your advisor, and then I send them back and forth, and you're kind of doing this Oakland shuffle type of thing. So in order to have a best practice with that, sometimes it's best to meet with the advisor and the Career and Life Design coach so that both of you are on the same page, so that when you're talking to the student maybe about job applications or the job field, you can have both the academic advising perspective on the classes that could be taken to help fulfill that goal. Then also you have the Career and Life Design experience of the Career and Life Design coach, so that you're able to have their expertise as well, and then you can best formulate a plan for the student moving forward.